So, what does it truly mean when someone says, horror movies are not my cup of tea? It means that a particular thing, whether it's an activity, a type of food, or a genre of movie, simply isn't something they enjoy or prefer. It's a polite and gentle way to express a lack of interest or enjoyment. It implies, that's not for me, or I don't really like it, without sounding negative or confrontational. It's a very British way to convey personal taste. To help you understand the idiom, let's take a look at a short dialogue between two people.
Hey Lisa, planning to see that new horror movie tonight?
Oh, thanks for the invite, Tom, but horror movies are not my cup of tea.
Really? You don't like warm drinks at the cinema? Or are you worried about spills?
Haha, not quite. I mean, they're not something I enjoy. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into the idiom, horror movies are not my cup of tea. First, let's test your idiom knowledge with a quick question. What do you think this phrase originally meant? Was it something one prefers or finds agreeable, specific type of beverage offered, or gift given for hospitality? Take a moment to think about it. Here's a little hint. Think about preferences and what makes someone happy. Which one do you think it is? The correct answer is something one prefers or finds agreeable. This charming idiom comes from the 18th century British social custom. Offering tea was a common gesture of hospitality, and if it was to your taste, it was your cup of tea. Over time, this evolved to figuratively describe anything one likes or dislikes, extending far beyond beverages. It elegantly expresses personal preference without being rude, a truly polite British way of saying no thank you to something. Let's look at some examples to see how we use this idiom in everyday conversation. Our first example, camping is not my cup of tea. I prefer staying in hotels with proper beds. Here, the speaker clearly states their preference for comfort over roughing it, using our idiom to express their dislike for camping. For our second example, while many people enjoy spicy food, it's really not my cup of tea. This sentence shows how the idiom can be applied to food preferences. Both examples demonstrate how not my cup of tea is a versatile and polite phrase to communicate personal taste without being too direct or critical of others' choices. It's perfect for when you want to express a gentle, no, thank you, or I prefer something else.
Now let's explore some similar and dissimilar expressions. We have not my thing, my cup runneth over, not to my taste, and spill the beans. And you identify which two expressions are similar in meaning to horror movies are not my cup of tea. Take a moment to consider which ones also convey a personal preference or a lack of enjoyment, just like our idiom. Remember, context is key when comparing phrases. Think about which ones imply a similar sentiment of, I don't really like this. The two similar expressions are, not my thing and not to my taste. Not my thing is a common, informal way to express a lack of interest. For example, sports aren't my thing. Not to my taste is also similar, often used for food or aesthetics, like, that painting is not to my taste. In contrast, my cup runneth over expresses abundance or blessing, while spill the beans means to reveal a secret. These dissimilar phrases highlight the importance of understanding the specific nuances of each idiom. To sum up, horror movies are not my cup of tea is a wonderful and polite way to express that something isn't to your liking or preference. It originates from the 18th century British tea culture, where accepting or declining tea indicated suitability. So, next time you want to politely decline an invitation or express a personal preference, remember this idiom. It's a great tool for clear and respectful communication. Practice using it in your daily conversations, and you'll sound like a native speaker in no time. If you have any idioms you'd like to study, please leave them in the comments.